Test 1, 2, 3, okay, record. Hi guys, welcome to the new video. I just watched the Arcane series episode 1, Welcome to the Playground, and I wanna do a quick recap and what I think about this episode. It's gonna be spoiler talk. It was good episode, but I don't know. Everyone, praised this fucking series, but it was okay. It doesn't blow my mind, okay? I like the visuals at the beginning, so like I said, it's gonna be spoiler talk. I like the fucking beginning. So basically, the episode starts. I love the slow mo. Okay, in this episode, it's very good. Episode starts like the children just walking on this destroying street, and I was thinking she's a boy at first. So basically, this is the chick, and this is her sister. Yes, and they just walking on the street, and there is some kind of war or whatever, and I like you just hearing this little girl singing, and you just hear later on the same thing with orchestrated music. It's very good, and I like the shading and whatever. So basically, he was just fighting in this fucking uh, street, and there are many bodies, and the children just walks, and this little chick, yes, this sister just look at her at face and just see the street. It was very emotional. I don't know how to say. Without any dialogue, you can feel like this is some tragedy, if that makes sense. So I like the opening scene very much. Scenes. So basically, he was just fighting some soldiers or whatever, and he was, they just came to this dude, and see like, yeah, their parents are dead, and he just take those two chicks and just go away, and this series starts. So like I said, the opening was fucking amazing. So basically, we just follow those two characters and another characters they introduce in this. I don't know her name. So like I said, I was thinking this is some kind of guy, but this is chick, whatever. And he is the sister, and basically they just try to break in some kind of underground city, because they are living underground city, if that makes sense. You watch the episode, so you get it. Yes. So this is very interesting, and they just, yes, as you can see, this is from the beginning. I was thinking this is some kind of guy, some kind of boy, but this is chick, whatever. This is like, yeah, like you can see, very nice smoke effects, very nice particle fire effects, good detail, of course, in this. As you can see the bodies. Yes, you can feel the emotion, the music just playing, and those characters just walking, and you can see by those faces, yes, the emotional, whatever. So they just try to break in. This is not this fucking, this is, so this is some kind of underground cities, and they just try to break in some kind of apartment, because they try to steal some stuff or whatever, yes, to sell this shit that they gonna steal. And this is the chick, this is the sister, yes, from the beginning. I was thinking this is the boy, like I said 10 times in this fucking thoughts video. And we got this kind of chubby kid, yes, and another chubby kid. We got whatever. They just try to break in this fucking apartment. They doing some cool parkour scenes, and I love the detail on the cities. I'm gonna show you. Maybe you can see. Yes, this looks fucking great. The detail, and they just travel around. So they just break in this fucking building, yes, and they just stolen some stuff. Yes, and the premise is like this sister, this little sister is not ready, like she is not very capable of jumping around, and this bigger sister just look up at her, yes, and she was not fighting in this episode. You get it, the idea is this kind of fucking theme of this episode, and I think of this series. So they just break in this fucking apartment 10 times I said this, and just stole some shit, and the guy just tried to come back to this home, and they just block the fucking door. And this sister, yes, this little chick just stole some kind of stones with some explosive power, and one stone they just run away. one storm just breaks and just blew up the fucking apartment, yes. And the chasing just starting, like some kind of guards just start to chasing those kids, yes. And another some kind of guy was right here. So they are four, yes. The group is four people, whatever. So the chasing scene was good, very good detail, like I said on this fucking episode. And they just, mm, run away, just get to the fucking sewers, whatever, like Ninja Turtles, yes. And on the fucking trash, just landing and just, go away to the fucking whatever home they live in, yes. And another action scene starting, like some other guys from those cities, yes, because there are city I think above and underground, and another bad guys from underground city just starts to attack them. And I love the action scenes, like I said, very good use of slow mo in those fucking fight scenes, yes. And you can see I love this scene, like this character just see this fights happen, yes, this brutality, and she was like, holy fuck, this is so brutal, yes. And I like she's not fucking this main character, not of Marisol, like she get beat up too, but basically they just beat up those guys, yes. It was good action scenes, like I said. And she just take those fucking uh, stuff they stolen and just run away, and another guy just chased this chick, and basically she just threw away this stuff they stolen to the water, and they just suck in, and she just run away from this dude, yes. And she got some kind of machines, I don't know what is this, some kind of boxes or whatever, and they just emitting smokes, and it doesn't work. So I think it's gonna be in the next episodes something like she gonna build some fucking grenades or whatever. And so that's happened, and those guys, yes, just try to beat up because they try to take those stuffs, yes, from them. And basically they just came back. Like you can see, this is the fight scene, and I love this shot. Like you can see, not many on the background, but you can see the colors match up. It's very in the same tone, if that makes sense. So whatever. So this guy tried to beat up, yes, and you can see the knife, and she was like, "You really want to do this? I'm gonna kill you, yeah, whatever." Yes, she was afraid, and they just came back to this underground city, and this was a surprise for me. Like, holy fuck, what is this? I don't know. I don't get it. So they just, or maybe this is not underground, because I don't fucking know. Because they just get to the elevator and they just came right here on this underground stuff. I don't fucking know, because this is Sky, whatever. So basically, they just came back, yes, and we see this character from the beginning in this fucking tavern, yes. This guy who saves those children, and here have some arguments on this tavern, like those guys try to trick another guy, yes, to give the money, whatever, and he just scares them because he is some tough guy, whatever, because he was fighting in the war, yes. And the tavern was on his side, yes. So he was like serving the beer or whatever in this fucking tavern, and he just get mad, like, hey bitch, you just blew up the building, yes, what are you doing, come on, those kids look up at you, yes. So he just tried to talk to her, yes. And whatever, this is the main guy, yes. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna sell some stuff to this dude and whatever. So this is a little bit complicated situation, like, because he was talking in this fucking, because he was on this guy, yes, a shop, tried to sell some stuff, and another guards just came, and this is the end of the episode. Another guys just came from the guards from this above city, I don't know, and tried to talk to him, like, hey, the building was blew up, just tell me who did this, cause the guards gonna came right here and gonna arrest you guys or whatever. And he was like, no, I can't do this, shut up bitch, go away. And so this is a little complicated, like those guards are not totally bad. I don't think so. Whatever. So this we have this kind of situation, yes, and we have another character living in this shop, whatever, building some shit. 3PO, building 3PO, yes, from Star Wars. And I love the detail, like I said, on the rooms. Very nice shot, as you can see. The candles, the books, in this blur, but you can see this fucking shot very cinematic, if that makes sense. Yes. And basically, she was like, "Hey, what's up, bitch? What's up, bitch? Uh, you know, how are you doing? You just threw some, we are angry at you, but we are cool, yes, whatever." And she have this fucking explosive bombs, yes, some kind of balls, uh, who explodes, yes, on the apartment. This one just ball just crashed and blew up. So she got this, and they don't want to talk, say to this fucking guy who saves them. Why? Whatever. So they just have some stupid talk on the roofs, like, "Hey, bitch, everyone have bad day, whatever, and this city gonna respect me, whatever. Yeah, let's go." And episodes, I was thinking, ends. No, we have some another guy, bad guy from this underground city or whatever. He just living underwater, or I don't fucking know. This is first episode, very cinematic shot. And he was, basically sending these kids who just try to steal this stuff, yes, from those guys, yes, those kids who just get beaten up. You get it, the idea. You watch the episode. So he was doing some experiments, and he got some kind of mixture who, just threw cat right here on this fucking cage, and rat, and just rats drink this fucking stuff, blue shit, and just turn in some kind of monster, and cat just dies, and that's it. Episode ends. So this is the guard, as you can see, just try to talk with you, with this dude, like, "Hey, the building just blew up. Someone gets hurt. I must, arrest someone, cause I'm gonna fucking, do fucking." You get the idea. I'm gonna arrest someone right here, yes, on this fucking underground city or whatever. So yeah, this is another character. He was like lock picking or whatever, and this is my prediction. He gonna, cause at the end of the beginning of the episode, he was like, "I wanna shoot some kind of starship on the sky," so he gonna shoot some starship in this fucking series. So yeah, good episode. As you can see, very nice detail, very cinematic. I love the shading in this. It's not very realistic. It's very cartoony, if that makes sense. It's almost look like some kind of, I don't know, 2D. This is some kind of 2D look, but in 3D, if that makes sense. So they're using very, I don't know if this is in Blender or whatever, but they're using this kind of very 2D look. As you can see, like, this is some kind of drawing. This is not realistic shit. I think this is an EV, and they just, nice detail, as you can see. Holy fuck. And yeah, I love. It wasn't blew my mind. I give this maybe 7 out of 10. This wasn't very, like I said, very nice. Like, holy fuck, this is the best thing ever. I don't know. This is pretty okay. I don't want to sound like some kind of hater, but maybe later gets better. But I love the opening scene. Very emotional. Not very emotional, but you can feel the emotions. And I love the detail. The writing is like, okay, you can see this shit 10 times, if you watch some TV. You see this kind of stories. Whatever. I don't know what kind of story this is, but yeah, she gonna be the main, and this gonna be her sister, whatever, and they gang, they group. So yeah, I don't know what this is. This kind of stones. Maybe I'm gonna check it out second episode, but this episode doesn't grab me that much, if that makes sense. it was like Blade Runner, you know, this Black Lotus. Like, yeah, it's good visuals, good kind of stuff, but you can see this shit. I feel nothing for those characters. Maybe because I don't have heart, or maybe because you can see this stuff. It's not, this storytelling doesn't blow my mind, if that makes sense. Yes, you can see this shit 10 times, like I said. So 7 out of 10. Good visuals. Uh, Dialogues is okay. Doesn't blow my mind. Okay, the dialogue. It was like, yeah, okay, but visuals amazing, and I'm prediction gonna be like those soldiers gonna came up to this underground and they gonna try to find out about those chicks, and we're gonna have some action scenes, of course. This is my predictions, and I think this guy gonna die. This is my prediction. So maybe not in the second episode, or maybe I don't know. Whatever. This is gonna be the bad guy, yes, this fucking guy from the rat situation. This is my prediction for this. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. 7 out of 10, like I said. Doesn't blow my mind. I'm gonna check it out second episode maybe tomorrow, whatever. Yeah, 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.